DIY beauty has gone from people doing things like using a tomato and sugar on their face as a scrub to people using actual acids, injectables that they've got from Amazon, things that they have no business using on their face, using them on their face. Listen, if there's an option to pay for a treatment that involves chemicals, there's a reason you give money to someone who is qualified to do it rather than doing it at home. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think the line gets blurred when people think, oh, it's just beauty related. It can't be that deep. It's science still. It is that deep. We've seen some horror stories about people fucking up in the beauty world, right? There's plenty of skincare things, especially that have been coming onto the market that are meant to inject ingredients deeper into skin layers. You know what I mean? At-home peels and some scary tech. This is Aviente, I believe it's pronounced. He went viral for a bit of DIY skincare, let's say. So in the background of this video, it's the sound of the saxophones getting louder, that trend of like, look, I'm doing something and it gets worse and worse and worse. He is using this peel on his face, a 30% chemical peel, and you can literally watch it as it burns his skin. In fact, it's burning so much, he is having to fan his face cool.
Oh, I am about to burn my face off. I have a TCA 30.
Why?
We're doing a chemical peel. TCA chemical pills is one of the most aggressive chemical pills.
1 second, but why are we doing a chemical peel? Look and listen, okay, anyone who doesn't know, I've been in the beauty industry for 21 years. I'm going to have a lot to say about this. Look at that beautiful skin. Chemical peels are great for things like skin that's maybe perhaps quite porous. Perhaps there's some texture which you can't really treat so much with skincare, like acne marks, for example. Hyperpigmentation. So where on your face do you have any of this? Your skin texture looks perfect. Why are we doing a 30% chemical peel?
And I'm doing one of the most highest versions of it, which is a 30. I have experience with getting chemical peels done professionally. So I've had 15s and I had 20s and I had...
So you've had 15s, you've had 20, your skin is looking great. Why are we moving up to 30? If it's 15, 20, you know what I mean? Maybe add another 5 in there.
Well, it's been a minute since I had them though. And so I'm kind of nervous on how this is going to work.
You don't need it.
Stronger,
you don't need
more
it.
aggressive chemical peel can actually lead to scarring with inside of melanated people. But
yes.
Lately, I've been prepping my skin for a few weeks by using a melanin inhibitor as well. So we're going to see how this works. First, I'm going to clean my face with alcohol. You don't want your face to have any type of oil or grease on it. I want to add some petroleum jelly to under my eyes or on my eyelids because I don't...
So he's using that as like a barrier so the peel doesn't peel under his eyes, which I guess is a good idea. By the way, I don't do chemical peels, so I don't know if that is actually a good idea.
I want the chemicals to burn. I'm going to take a quick shot because I'm going to need this.
Yeah, you are going to need it. You are a crazy man. Look at that, just squirting out everywhere. Careful now. You're not wearing gloves? You're not going to wear gloves?
Oh.
You know you still have skin on your fingers, right? You're doing a chemical peel. Immediately wash your hands. Immediately. Oh. So his skin is why you don't need this chemical peel.
Yeah, that burned. That burned really bad.
Oh,
I'm gonna set a timer.
It's making me shiver.
Set a timer for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna check for frosting. Or frosting. Oh my god. Oh man. Are you gonna do another layer? I can't answer questions right now. I'm sorry. Sorry. This ain't no joke. I have a lot of frosting. I can't even move my face. Like it hurts to do facial expressions. Some parts that haven't frosted yet are frothy yet, so I'm gonna go over. Right now, it's not burning, but it's super hot. It feels.
You're
like
adding more. You're adding more.
A heater on my face. But I'm gonna go in again, just under the parts that haven't yet frothy. Go over here, right here. Okay, I'm out of time. Follow for part 2.
Oh my gosh. You know, so he actually said in this video, skin tones with, you know, higher melanin can scar very, very easily, but permanently. Even my skin, which, look at me, I'm Casper the fucking Ghost today. When I get a scar, look here, for example, here, That's been there for months and months and months and months and months because my skin has a little bit more melanin production than a lot of other fairer skin tones. With a face peel, this is gonna scab over. Face peels, you look crazy afterwards. You have to be so careful with how you treat your face after, not just doing the actual thing itself, but after. Oh, on anyone, on anyone. But this could lead to terrible scarring. I hope it doesn't. I hope it
This is
doesn't.
day 3. We are
Oh, see,
definitely
okay,
in the
see.
ugly stage.
Oh, fuck. His skin was so beautiful. He has such beautiful skin. What are we doing?
Didn't start peeling yet.
Oh,
Just a little bit right there and a little bit right there. But I think that was honestly friction from my pillow. I'm gonna be extra attentive on those pieces. People ask me, why would you jump to a 30? Why would you start with a 30? I didn't start at 30. I've been getting TCA pills for a minute, and I started out at 12, 15, 20s. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 30. The only reason why I was kind of nervous is because I haven't got a chemical peel in at least a year. And so I thought a 30 may have been a little bit too much, but it was a calculated risk. I did prep my skin in advance, vitamin C, and it also works as a melanin inhibitor. Look it up. I live and die by this vitamin C serum. The common question I get is, why did you choose to do this when your skin was like almost perfect? I hear what y'all saying, but it was a subjective thing for me. Like I had a lot of sunspots and dark spots, and
but listen, I saw your dark spots. Those are things that can be treated with something that isn't as severe as this, right? You can, yes, it takes a long time. I know it takes a longer time, especially on deeper skin tones, but you can have things that, literally are made for dark spot serums, AHAs, BHAs are a lot more gentle that with over time usage is going to help to fade those marks rather than risk permanent scarring.
mostly because of my adult acne that I started getting probably like 2, 3 years ago. And so all I've been working on my skin, I really wanted to attack that hyperpigmentation. And so that's why we went in with the TCA pill. Did use a neutralizer. I used the baking soda and water mixture. For those who asked about my post-care topicals, I'm using Citel Apol. This is to help build my skin barrier back up and protect it as well. I'm using SPF 50 religiously, and I'll leave that.
Yeah, I hope
here
so.
you can actually see. I'm also using 1% hydrocortisone as well to help with the inflammation on my face and to help prevent the PIH. I knew the risk for taking this. I knew that my skin was probably not the best fit for this, but I also know my skin as well. But I took a risk, and so far I don't regret taking the risk. You just gotta go through the motions. This is day 3, man. It's gonna get ugly before it get good, but I'll keep you updated when it start peeling.
Listen, I understand no pain, no gain in beauty. I get it. Listen, I get injectables in my face, and let me tell you, even after numbing up, sometimes when I get in there with a cannula, it's a lot. But this is a risk that can lead to okay. I am hoping this does not lead to permanent scarring. And I think it's kind of sad. Sad might be the wrong word, but looking at this guy's skin before, it looked absolutely fine. The things that we pick out on our own faces and take risks like this for is crazy. Is absolutely crazy. Please be
So for
okay.
day 4, I was gonna make a video of me clipping
Okay,
the
it's
skin,
looking
but I
alright, it's
ended up
looking
posting the video. This is what we're looking like so far. As you can see, I'm still pretty inflamed in most parts, but that's
I
expected
mean,
to get along here.
for day 4, this is actually healing quite quick. Face peels can take a very long time to get
I
going.
didn't expect this to go as viral as it did, and at one point I actually considered like stop doing the series at all and just go through my process in peace, because it's kind of hard being perceived by over 12 million people at once. It has nothing to do with the fear-inducing comments. It's more just like a flux in people comments or opinions that came in as fast as it did. Was very like overstimulating in a sense.
Because people are scared for you, right? People are scared for you. Here's the deal. Facts are facts in this world we live in. You have incredible skin beforehand. You're also very good looking. So when people see you do something like this and take such a risk to your face, people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? So of course you're going to get some intense opinions. I understand being on social media, that people's opinions coming in fast when a video goes a little bit viral. It can be a little bit overwhelming. 12 million is very viral, but people are scared for you. People are scared for you.
I do appreciate all the medical professionals who did get in my comments and give me their opinions or give me their recommendations, and everybody else who had genuine concern and genuine have prayer expressed genuineness to me all around. It means a lot. But I understand, like I put myself out there. It's part of the journey. Part of me actually just want to like keep this in until like I'm done. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm gonna stay true to actually take it along with the process since y'all so invested in it. I'll see y'all again probably on day 6.
Okay, yes, people do have a lot of opinions. They have a lot of things to say about it because, you know, the face, it's your face.
I really hope that TCA video is fake. There's a video of a guy and he's putting a 30% TCA peel on his face. And I want to let everybody know, don't ever do that. Don't ever, 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 ever do that. Even if an esthetician or a dermatologist is going to do that to you, you have to do prep work. The prep work does not make sense to you. It prepares your skin to take in the acid without hyperpigmenting, hypopigmenting, or doing other horrible, horrifying things. I saw an update video. I hope I saw the guy's profile because I'm stressed. It says he's an artist. I hope this is not real. Uh, that this is lightweight, like a permanent injury. Um, I really hope this is not real. I know that we say that the Fitzpatrick scale is out of date. Some people say that. I say it's out of date if you haven't updated it. But that guy's like a Fitzpatrick 5.
The Fitzpatrick scale is a measure of skin tone.
Uh, TCA on a Fitzpatrick 5 is insane. Like, maybe the skin script TCA because it's 10%, but a 30% TCA on completely unprepped fit, like putting acid on a Fitzpatrick 4 and a Fitzpatrick 5 is crazy. Like, I would sometimes use a peel that has no acid in it. Guys, I'm stressed. I'm really stressed. It's 5:20 in the morning.
You mean this guy?
Javon Ford, he will tell us the deal.
Regardless of how well he recovers, I don't recommend 30% TSA for anybody brown or black, because it can trigger some gnarly post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, even if you use tyrosinase inhibitors like hydroquinone beforehand, plus legitimate chemical burns because trichloroacetic acid is regularly used to remove warts. And because this was an at-home peel, how can you ascertain that the supplier was legitimate? 30% TSA is usually only available to professionals, and folks barely trust their
That's a good point. Where did you get it
on
from?
this app, so why would you trust some third-party seller of a chemical peel? But if you do find yourself in this situation, a silicone-based scar gel will be your best friend once the wound heals, because you have to call a spade and treat this like a chemical burn.
So he did do a kind of update, but, you know, a few things.
Did a really aggressive chemical peel on my face, and this is what it looked like on day 6. This is how we looking now on day 12. I hypopigmentate. No, all my color came back. That I hyperpigmentate. Yeah, a little bit. This is that pink spot that rubbed off on day 2. A common question I get is, do I regret it? And I don't recommend doing a 30 on my skin color, but I don't regret it either. I'm not a regretful person, whether win, lose, or draw. Overall, it did even out a lot of my complexion, and it also helped a lot with my texture as well. How I'm managing hyperpigmentation to get rid of all of it. I have started trichinoline, hydroquinone, and I have an oil version of TXA, which works on the inside while everything else works on the outside as well. I did take y'all advice on getting the tinted sunscreen for Elta MD as well. And so we putting that on by every hour or 2. I am going to start limiting these updates because my skin is still fresh. It's still turning over. Collagen is still building. So it takes time for everything to show up as proper as it should. Will I do this again? Not a 30, maybe a 20, maybe a 15. I definitely going to get microneedling after 8 weeks. And even if the doctor recommends that I get lasers, I'm gonna get lasers too. And like always, I appreciate y'all who show me support, not only for my healing, but just me as a person. It means a lot. I haven't regret does not inherently mean that you haven't done any self-reflection or you haven't learned from your lessons. And I respect how you think. But the idea is that some people don't know how to separate regret from self-reflection because they never had to. Because they believe that in order for them to actually go through self-reflection, they must wish that something never happened. But is that actually true reflection, or is that guilt with the lesson attached to it? Having regrets is backward-facing and emotional charge because it requires you to believe that the alternative was better. That if you chosen differently, the outcome would have been superior. But you don't know that. Regret is built on a counterfactual that you never have access to. It's essentially grief for a life that you never lived. Self-reflection is more natural. It's an observation. You figure out what you learn from it, what you choose to move forward with, and what you choose to leave behind. Real reflection does not require guilt. You can look at something for exactly what it is, as clearly as it is, extract everything that you need from it, and still stand behind your decisions. I wouldn't look at that as denial either. It's honestly a more honest relationship with your decisions than what most people have the emotional capacity for. So this is what I mean when I say I don't have any regrets. Essentially, everything that I'm not made me everything that I am.
He did an ad for VT, which is a great skincare brand. He's very much into his Korean skincare, I noticed. He's recovered. It looks fine. However, he does have some hyperpigmentation on his cheek, which you can see a little bit peeking through. It's not the worst. It will heal, but please, anyone who is watching this, anything that involves a chemical on your skin, please do not do it at home. He survived. He's doing great. Looks great. But please, I was going to say learn from this, but nothing really went wrong. just let's not do it. Let's not do it. Please look after your skin. Your skin is an organ too. You only have one skin for the rest of your life. Let's not. All right, let me know your opinions down below. Have you ever done an at-home treatment that turned out to be absolutely shit? Like terrible, life-ruining? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. Hype if you haven't already. And I will see you very, very soon.